Go ahead and start by paying attention to your regular breathing. Specifically, where you feel it in your body. Might be your chest, your stomach, your sides. And just really try to hone in on the inside of your body of where you feel that expansion. So try to go inside your rib cage, inside your lungs, and just try to feel that. And now I want you to continue to pay attention to that area, but you're going to go into a full exhale, but you're going to do it through your nose, not your mouth. So be less intense, but it can also be longer because your nose is a lot smaller than your mouth. So you'll take a breath in through your nose and then full breath out through your nose. Go nice and slow and just pay attention to the same area in your body. The longer you exhale, the more empty you should feel. And at the end of the exhale, hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds before you take a breath in and relax. And so everybody is muted, so I won't hear it. But you're going to continue to practice this. But this time, as you exhale, you're going to hum. So this will make your exhale even longer because you're getting your air out even slower. So take a breath in through your nose, out through your nose, and see how long you can make that exhale. Even if you have to take a few breaths in between before you do it again. And see if each exhale you can go a little longer. And now your exhale can take a break, your humming can take a break. You're going to go into rock back. So on your knees, hips back, find a position that's comfortable. That can be head all the way down to the floor, holding your head up with your hands. So, however you want to sit back into that position and just relax into it. Here, you'll be focusing on the full breath in going into the back side of your body. So, as you take a breath in, think of the back side of your body expanding. And then as you exhale, think of melting into this position. Now you're going to combine breathing and movement. You're going to go on all fours and you're doing a cat cow. Think effortless movement. You're not tensing up any muscles as you're going through the move. As you exhale, you're going to let your low back relax down. You're going to untuck the hips. And then as you inhale, you're going to do the opposite. However, you don't want to build a ton of tension. Think level 10 is picking up something really heavy, pushing a car, anything that requires a ton of effort. Go all the way to a level 1 as you're going through this move. And then back to your back. The exhale will stay through your nose because you're going back to humming. So put the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Relax your jaw to make sure your teeth are not clenching together, but your mouth is shut. And you'll take a breath in through your nose and then full breath out through your mouth through a hum. And just pay attention to what you feel, which should be your nose and face vibrating. And see if each exhale you can go a little longer or even a little louder with the hum. Now you're going back into rock back. You're going to do a few breaths here in this position. Think the backside of your body expanding. Low back, mid back. Relax into that position. And now, keeping this relaxed position, just reach one arm forward and across, going into a lat stretch. And without a ton of effort, still get more air into that side where you're feeling a nice little stretch. Just by directing the air there, but not trying really hard. Think of breathing from your shoulder all the way to your hip in one breath. Now switch to the other side. And again, can you just direct the air into that side without a lot of effort? See if you can breathe from your shoulder all the way down to your hip in one breath. Now you're going to go back into the cat cow with a level 1 of effort. As you exhale, your low back relaxes down, and then inhale, your whole body does the opposite. You can even get your head involved too. As you relax your back down, your head comes up, and as you go to the opposite direction, your head drops down. Continue to do this, but go even slower. Even slower than this. And rest. The next one I will show. Oh, I can do two. Old school name for this is called open book. So if you've trained with us, you might remember you're going to get in the fetal position. And so I'll show you here in a second, so don't do it yet. You're going to open up your chest by rolling the hand open, and then exhale, bring it back down. What I don't want is for you to just crank the shoulder back. So as soon as your body kind of stops moving, that's when you go back to the fetal position. So I'll show you what that looks like on the ground. You're in the fetal position. One arm is down, the other one is on top of it. You could also add a pillow here if you feel tightness in your neck. As you inhale, you're just going to drag the hand on the ground. I kind of open up. Don't keep going with just the shoulder. And then I exhale. I'm going to close back in. I'm closing in, closing in. And then inhale. You don't have to worry about the full breath out. But do switch to your exhale through your mouth. So in through the nose, full breath out through your mouth. Your hand is always on the floor. So it just drags on the floor as you inhale, open up, exhale, close it in. And the hand is driving the motion. Your body is kind of along for the ride. So see if you can just relax the rest of your body. And it's just being driven by your hand dragging across the floor. Nicely done. And switch sides. So you'll start with one hand on top of the other. Bring your knees up as high as you can, as long as it's comfortable. So your knees should be pretty close to your hands. That's going to prevent you from rolling back. Inhale, drag the hand on the ground, open up. As soon as you feel like you have to tense up to stay there in that position, that's when you want to go back into the exhaled position. So move without any effort. Level one. rest. You're now going into half kneeling and you're doing an alternating reach. So, of course, there's going to be a little effort into the move, but you will also try to make sure that when you're moving your arms, you're just relaxing your way into it. You're not tensing up your arms, you're not tensing up your biceps or your hands. You're just getting an alternating reach with little effort while your lower body is holding you in that position. And shift the weight back into your heel or into your back knee. Hold that position as the upper body just moves nice and slow. All your face muscles should be relaxed. Neck muscles should be relaxed. And switch sides. So go to the other leg. Shift the way back, pull the back pocket down. And now move back and forth with your upper body. And rest. You're now going into a downward dog. So hands and toes get in the plank position. As you inhale, that's when you push your hips back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, back into the plank position. Your arms are doing most of the work. And so from your neck and up, so your face muscles should be nice and relaxed. All the weight is on the arms and toes. Everyone looks good. You're having a nice reach the entire time. And rest. The next one is toe touch to squat. So your feet will be straight ahead. And the first move is a toe touch, and then the second move is a squat. So you reach down to touch your toes or towards your toes. As you inhale, you shoot the knees forward. And as soon as you feel like you're stuck, that's where you stop. Exhale, back to the toe touch. Upper body stays relaxed the whole time. So your hands are just ropes that are hanging from your body. And then your heels are glued to the floor. As you inhale, you're going to shoot the knees forward, drop down into a baby squat. Exhale, hips back up. Don't let your knees drive out. Don't let them cave in. They're going straight ahead. And rest. Nicely done. You're going to go back to the fetal position, the opening up, the modified open book. So on your side, bring your knees up as high as you can, hands on top of each other. As you inhale, drag your hand across as you open up the front of your body. Exhale, close it back in. And your hand never comes off the ground. You're just dragging it across into a half a circle. And switch to the other side. Knees as high as you can. Your body is completely relaxed. It's your hand that's dragging it across. Nicely done. Then you're going to go into half kneeling. Actually, this time tall kneeling. Sorry. 2 knees down. You're going to practice having some tension in the lower body by pulling those back pockets down. So go ahead and get a nice reach. Pull those back pockets down, get in the position. So you should feel a little bit of hamstrings, maybe a little bit of quads. And now relax your arms and drop them down. With that amount of effort, start moving your arms in opposite directions. But your lower body kind of stays stiff. And just reach one arm across while the other one goes back. Your face muscles should be relaxed. Your neck muscles should be relaxed. And rest. Now into the toe touch, the squat. You go into a toe touch. Your arms are ropes, so they just drop down. As you inhale, you shoot the knees forward. Don't let them go out. Don't let them come in. And then exhale back into that toe touch, hips up in the air. Perfect. Keep the heels glued to the floor and your arms relaxed. And rest. You're now going back to your back. You're going to go back to paying attention to inside of your body. Go inside your ribs, inside your lungs, and bring the awareness to that area that you feel expand as you take a breath in, and then slowly deflate as you take a breath out.